Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we are here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. Today's reading is going to focus in on this person's point of view. So we're going to get started with a few archetype cards to see how they view you, what they perceive of you, and then after that we're going to dive deep into the tarot to see what their true and honest thoughts, feelings, and intentions are about you. This one might go a little bit longer than usual, but I want to be as detailed and thorough as I possibly can for you here today. If you find yourself enjoying the reading, resonating with it, I invite you to share your story down below in the comments, and also like and subscribe for more in the future. Let's get started with some archetype cards to see what this person's perspective of you is. I'm going to give you a bit of a PSA. You don't necessarily have to agree with their perspective for it to still be the truth that they are witnessing, basically, okay? So you can totally disagree with this first section as long as you can see where they're coming from, or if you were to put yourself in their shoes, you can see how they came to that conclusion, then this reading is still for you. But this doesn't have to be actually accurate to who you are as a person. Because your person has different thoughts than you. They have different life experiences. They have a different perspective, right? So, and oftentimes, side note, people often project themselves onto other people. So you may also notice a bit of your person projecting onto you. In this first section, I can't talk right now. Maybe they stutter. This person could have a stutter or a speech impediment of some kind, because this is very strange. Very, very strange, because I can't talk right now. And that happens sometimes when I read, but not like in this way or to this degree where I really feel like I can't form a sentence right now. This is bizarre, okay? Or maybe this person just feels nervous around you or something like that. They could have a little bit of anxiety. So the first archetype we have up is the cave. We also have agape and the one. Your person really loves you, I'll tell you that much. They feel like you also radiate love, because we're talking about their perspective of you as a person. Wow. Your person thinks very highly of you, and then the back of the deck is the mentor. So I wasn't planning on getting this many, but they wanted to come up, and I see why, because it's putting the picture together. We have the shaman, we also have the temple, and the back of the deck, as noted, was the mentor. This person really thinks highly of you, I'll tell you that much. They kind of view you as a teacher or a shaman or somebody who's very spiritually gifted, because we have lots of cards indicating that here. They feel like you just radiate the energy of love. You're very forgiving, you're very understanding, you're very grateful. They're not seeing a lot of bad in you. They in a way almost view you as somebody who's quite angelic. You're very pure-hearted. You radiate unconditional love. Maybe this person has never experienced real unconditional love before. It could be that other people in their life have only loved them if they've met certain conditions, or they always felt a lot of pressure from people in their life to be perfect. That could be where the stuttering is coming from too. Maybe this person gets a little bit tongue-tied when they're nervous, like they feel like they almost get performance anxiety. Like when they're around other people, they feel like they have to put on a mask, or they have to put on a show or a play, or do XYZ in order to be approved of. I think that's kind of what your person has been experiencing. Like they aren't just inherently worthy of love in their eyes. They have to do something or earn something to get that love, right? And with you, when they look at you, when they think about you, they feel like you're just very different. You just naturally seem to love and care for them. You just radiate the energy of acceptance and forgiveness. You might just be a very caring, nurturing individual from their eyes. And I don't think that your person is familiar with those types of energies, unfortunately. They could have had really harsh caregivers growing up, you know, parents or guardians, maybe even teachers, friends. Maybe I just heard social circle. They could have been caught up in a really, really challenging or difficult social circle, or something like that, where they feel like they just have to be working. Like they're always on edge. Like this person can't just relax in connections with other people. They always have to be on edge. And with you, there's such a contrast. It's like night and day, right? They feel like they can relax in your presence. They feel like you just kind of get them. You're not trying to change them, but you're also willing to help them to dive within themselves to bring out a better version of themselves, but without making them feel like you're going to walk away if they don't achieve that goal, if that makes sense. So I think, for example, if you see a problem your person has, instead of looking at them and telling them, oh, you're bad because of XYZ, you need to change or I'm leaving, you're more like, hey, are you doing okay? Are you all right? I'm seeing this right now. I don't like it because I think you deserve better. Like you have a much kinder approach to this person than a lot of other people do. And that feels foreign to them, sadly. But at the same time, I think this person really deeply loves you for that. So let's hop into the tarot next to see, and actually I'm gonna use this deck. I'm feeling called to use this deck. Let's see what their innermost thoughts and feelings are about you now, and then we'll hop into intentions next. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. I don't think your person's ever felt like they could be honest with people before. I'm really I keep hearing performance anxiety and then seeing like a stage, like a play almost, with like the curtains in the background. I don't think your person has ever felt like they could just be their true self before around another person, or that's really rare for them. They haven't had it in a long time. And with you, they feel like they can really just be honest and truthful, that you'll accept them, you'll be understanding of them, and you might even be able to provide them with clarity or insight, but in a kind way. Not like you're trying to boss them around or tell them what to do, or not, you know, telling them, hey, you have to do this or I'm out. Not anything like that. Like you're just willing to listen to this person and offer them true insight because you care about them. And I think that's new for this person, and they really are appreciating your honesty and your transparency. They also feel like they can be more honest with you. And I love that this came out for you. I wasn't going to say it until the time came if I felt like I needed to, but the back of the deck ended up being the 10 of Pentacles for this deck that I set down because I wanted to use this one. I'm going to bring it up now. Sorry guys, I had to move my gum around. My bad. Anyway, I'm not editing that out. It happened. So we have the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. This person really feels a lot of harmony with you. They really feel like this could be a happily ever after situation. Maybe this is your current partner. I also heard therapy very strongly. And for those of you who've been with me long enough on this channel, you know I am a super big supporter of therapy. I talk about it all the freaking time for a reason. I personally believe every single human being should go to therapy at least once in their life, or it would benefit people to go, just to talk things out with a neutral party that cares and is willing to help, you know, at least once in your life. But anyway, so maybe that's something your person is thinking about as well. Or, you know, taking it a step further, I feel like you almost feel like therapeutic to this person. When they're in your presence, they feel like they can finally just relax and be their true self. They don't have to put on a mask. They don't have to put on this little play. They don't have to do XYZ to earn your love. They don't have to be picture perfect in order for you to deem them worthy of your time. They really just feel like you see the true them and you accept the true them. And that is such a beautiful thing. And your person just really adores you. They really do adore you. I feel like this is such a contrast to everything else that they've experienced in their life. They couldn't be happier. So let's see what else. This person's thoughts and feelings. Okay, the Chariot, and then what was this? Oh, that was too many. We're going to reshuffle. What else? I just heard they know that the road is going to be bumpy, but they're tired of running away from it. So maybe this person's had a really difficult life and they had a tendency to run away from problems instead of facing them head on. Maybe because your person is just always on guard. They're already on edge all the time. They just could not take any more stress on their plate. They're ready to move forward, though, with the understanding that this connection is not always going to be picture perfect, because nothing ever is. That's the beautiful contrast of existence. We have light, we have dark, we have everything in between. And I think that this person is aware of that now, and they're no longer afraid. They know that you're going to have trouble in this connection. They know that things are going to disrupt you or come to get in the way between the two of you, but they're willing to go on that ride, even knowing that it's not always going to be perfect. They know it's worth it here. They know it's worth it. For better or for worse, so to speak, right? Okay. Did not flip upright, but we did have the Queen of Cups land in my hand, and I feel like that is beautiful. They really feel like they just get you and you just get them. I think that the two of you have a really strong intuitive connection with each other, and your person is starting to acknowledge this, okay? Maybe they had always shut down their emotions or their intuition before because they felt like they couldn't trust themselves, especially because they were always wearing a mask. Maybe they eventually started to believe the mask, right? 11:11 on the timer when I looked up. But they feel like they're going to go with it, basically. I think your person's going to go with the flow. They're going to listen to what their heart says about you, and they're going to stop stressing out so much all the time, okay? Let's see what their intentions are. This person's true intentions towards you. Their true intentions towards you. Oop, okay. All right. Okay. Let me flip this. Okay. The Three of Wands. Okay, so that was the first card that came out. We also have the Two of Pentacles. This person definitely plans on not going anywhere anytime soon. They see you in their future. They feel like taking things slow is reasonable. They're not in a rush. They don't feel like pressure to move things along super quickly with you. But they also don't feel like you're going anywhere. They feel very at ease and very relaxed, okay? We also have the Queen of Wands. Let's see what that's all about. The Six of Pentacles. Oh, okay. They're planning on giving you some sort of a gift. They're planning on trying to do something to charm you. It might be financial, okay? Or they might, I just heard bills. They might even be like wanting to chip in to help out with bills or something like that. Or if you've been behind or if you need help or assistance, like offer that to you, or a gift. But basically what I'm getting from that combo is they're planning on doing something to give back to you as you have given to them. They feel like the emotional health that you have brought them or helped them with is so valuable, they need to do something in return. We also have the High Priestess and the Magician. Okay, this is kind of cute. I'm loving this for you. I'm loving this for your person. The High Priestess and the Magician coming out back to back like that is telling me they want everything to be perfect. They are planning on reading you like a book for a while. They're going to almost like psychoanalyze you, hyperanalyze you to find out everything you like, everything you dislike, what your favorite XYZ are. They want to get to know you really deeply and then give you something that super aligns with who you are and what you like in this world. So I do think it's a gift for most of you. And it's a gift that this person is going to be spending a lot of time and energy planning. So it might not come in the near future, but they are planning on bringing this to you. Maybe taking their time, having everything come together, gathering their resources, you know, allocating funds to this, planning what they want to do to begin with. But yeah, this person's definitely planning on giving back to you and doing something for you that they feel like you really are going to appreciate. So very cute. I love that for you. I'm going to start wrapping the reading up now. But first, let's get you a couple of personal messages from the universe. This doesn't have to relate to this connection, as I always say. It's meant to be just for you. Okay, oh, there we go. All right, so hold on a second. We just had that card come up, so I'm getting a new one. And actually, we're gonna hop to my feather deck. That's what we're gonna do here. There we go. There we go. All right, so your first message is the woodpecker. Use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. Oop. And then your next message is an affirmation. I'm going to read it and then hold it up for you to affirm with me. This is a really easy one. I encourage you to comment it below or just recite it out loud with me. Believe, receive, achieve. Whenever you want to accomplish something, believe in yourself first and then let things unfold. Very true. Keep your thoughts positive. Keep focusing on the good, things to be grateful for. Assume positive things are going to happen to you because your thoughts do help co-create your reality and set the tone in your life. So I'm going to leave this reading here, though. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day or night. And until next time, bye for now.